The COVID-19 pandemic has hurt Thailand's real estate market badly. Developers of private property have slashed prices by up to half to try to move units. The rental market isn't faring any better. In the first quarter, at least 60,000 units were empty in Bangkok alone. 𝗲𝗂𝗿 has this report.
During this time of pandemic, work for property agent 𝗏𝗏𝗏 involves showcasing apartments through photos, conversations and virtual appointments rather than physically accompanying clients for a viewing. What would usually have been an easy time of the year to rent out apartments, especially to foreigners, has now become a challenge.
Actually, this is like a kind of peak season because the school changed their semester, and then the expat move out or moving in, so they're looking to find a property. For the landlord, they expect that they will be able to rent out easy in this time, but since the COVID hit, so it's more like tough time for the landlord. Yeah, for rent out the property. Like for this unit, it's empty already like 6 months. For example, like this apartment, the market price is around 100,000 to 110,000, but the landlord now willing to let go at 80 or 85,000. So it's like 20% that he offer discount.
Many developers had also relied heavily on Chinese buyers who make up a significant clientele. But with Thailand banning international flights due to COVID-19, property consultants say investors from China are almost non-existent. Developers are now sweetening their deals to entice Thai buyers who may have some extra cash in hand. Developers have regularly offered discounts to attract buyers, but property consultants say it's rare to see more than 70% of them slashing their prices all at one time. Now, even then, consumers are becoming more demanding, expecting more freebies to be thrown in as they're less willing to part with their money these days. Now, even though interest has waned for the condominium market, real estate experts notice that the focus seemed to have shifted to the landed property segment instead. Local buyers are eyeing landed properties, partly prompted by the experience of the coronavirus lockdown.
I think people will realize when you're in a condominium block, you're very close to one another, and on a landed house you're not. You get more space. But I don't think it's just that. This is really a relatively neglected sector in Thailand and Bangkok in the last few years, because when you're selling land and when developers want to drive profit, they've often chosen to go down the condominium route because you can build more on that land and create more profit. But in this situation where there's an oversupply in that sector, that the focus is switching more to landed house.
For condominiums, industry watchers don't expect further price reductions as they believe many developers seem to have reached their maximum discounts. But the real estate sector in Thailand may only start to see a recovery late next year if the pandemic does not drag on. 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏